Hello and welcome to my playthrough of the Age of Empires 2 campaign. However, this isn't any playthrough of Age of Empires since we are playing on the PlayStation 2 version. As you can see here, if we click on campaigns, we can see here the PlayStation 2 control scheme. And yeah, let's jump right into it. We are starting with the William Wallace campaign. Yeah, let's get into it.
We are without a leader. The dead king of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, where Edward Longshanks, the avaricious king of England, has returned from successful campaigns to conquer Wales and France. As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland, the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line. We must act soon if we have any chance of resistance. We need to forge an army by any means necessary.
Well, there we are, starting the first mission, where we are playing on a PlayStation 2 version. I am emulating it on the PCSX2 emulator, for anyone wondering. And why am I doing this? Yeah, well, the PlayStation 2 version, basically I did play it as a kid way back then, many years ago. And as I personally remember, there are quite a few differences in the PS2 version compared to the PC version. And looking through some videos on YouTube, I basically couldn't find anyone uploading any kind of gameplay of all the campaigns. There's a few showing some missions, and as such, I have decided to take over this task, and I will be playing all of them. Upload them, and document how the campaigns basically differ from the PC version. Well, one difference you can basically see is that unfortunately the PS2 version isn't voiced, so yeah, but you will have to read it all by yourself. But we will see all the changes when we get there. The more substantial changes in the missions. Anyways, first mission is 1, and in screen.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we will need many more recruits. Much more gold in our coffers. These ancient stones and oaks around us will soon be steeped in the blood of clansmen. An army marches on its stomach, or so the old saying goes. My clansmen have been farming and tending sheep for hundreds of years, but gathering enough food to feed an army is a different matter entirely. Without a strong economy, the meager forces that we've cobbled together will collapse again.
Well, this is basically the standard William Wallace campaign. This one doesn't differ much from the PC version, but I'm basically doing it for completeness sake, just to do it. Yeah, doing all the campaign and missing out on William Wallace, the greatest campaign ever conceived. How could that possibly be? Well, but there aren't really any changes in the William Wallace campaign, so I will just speed run through it, do it quickly. One thing to mention is I am playing with keyboard and mouse. This game does have keyboard and mouse support, which makes it considerably easier to play through this. I couldn't imagine playing this with controller. It would be horrendous. Unplayable almost. Anyways, our goal is to collect 50 food, 50 wood, 50 gold. We are basically almost there. Just a little bit more to go.
Kid. Kia. Tol. Buinage. Selgre. Selgre.
And we are basically done. Just 10 more gold. And there we go. That should be it.
Edward Longshanks, for all his disrepute, has shown military tactics in Wales, England and France to be very effective, if not cruel and ruthless. He's indeed an enemy to be feared. The English sacked the town of Berwick upon Tweed. Would that I could call it a battle, but it was truly more of a massacre. Unless we organize our army, there will be more massacres to follow. I pray we can be ready for Longshanks' coming. In villages throughout the Highlands, there is grim talk of skirmishes between Scotland and England. We lost the city of Dunbar this week. Scottish defenders broke ranks and fled. The English have an army that is larger and better trained. To compete with them, we are going to need new recruits to pick up the spear, sword, or bow. We must remake these shepherds into soldiers.
We will need to create 4 militia. Well then, let's do that. I don't think we... wait, I think I forgot to set up the hotkeys correctly, since they don't work. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to open the build menu, but it doesn't work. Seems like it didn't properly save the hotkeys I tried to set up, but I will figure out to manage without hotkeys for now. Maybe I'll set it up before I go into the Joan of Arc campaign. Hotkeys would be pretty helpful indeed, but for now, for the William Wallace, not really necessary. And we won just like that. No problems there yet.
Now that we have militias stationed across the border, the English have slowed their raids. But facing Longshanks' army will be another matter. The wicked English king has yet to bring his famous longbows to bear. Our militias could only get us so far. We are going to need more advanced weapons. Rumors creep in from the south of a giant who leads the forces of Scotland, his great sword driving through earth and man and horse alike. If this mythical knight can hold the English advance, it will give us time to develop the arms we need. Even now, our smiths are forging swords and fletchers are making arrows and crossbow bolts.
Ooh, sheep.
Here.
Loving some
Oh, booger.
sheep we could collect food from. Anyways, what do we have to do in this mission? Advance to the feudal age. Sure, I don't mind. Building some fishing ships
Here.
could be helpful.
Kia, Fedika,
Anyways, let's start with building some villagers and collecting food. I don't think we will need much gold. The starting gold should suffice for now. Let's send someone on hunt.
Kia,
Yeah,
Fedika,
seems like building the dock was fairly pointless since now I can't afford
Toe,
any fishing ships either way.
Arduous,
So maybe I should have just skipped the dock and gone full on villager production.
Theodike.
Let's cancel that and just go feudal age.
Selgre,
Don't think we need many more villagers.
Fedika,
The English are making a sneak attack. Oh no, what are we gonna do against we militia? Oh well, not much of a problem there. Create some extra militia units. Why? Anyways, let me check the objectives. I'm advance to the feudal age. Just that.
Selgre,
I mean, as long as it's just that,
Gjert.
we should be there soon. 85% of the way there.
Selgre,
Let's scout the order. Get swordsman. Or men at arms rather, not swordsman. That one's a cartilage upgrade.
Toe, Selgre,
Both refusing to fight back apparently. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Chart,
And we won just like that.
Longshanks has invaded, stormed, and sacked the city of Perth. It's worse. He's captured the fabled Stone of Scone and declared himself King of Scotland. If we cannot bring about a victory in battle soon, then the Scottish armies will be too demoralized to put up any fight at all. If this mythical Scottish giant does exist, I wish he'd get his forces up to Stirling, where we shall next do battle. The time for minor skirmishes is over. We now prepare for war. The villain Longshanks is poised to cross the River Forth and threaten the town of Stirling with a force of men-at-arms, heavy cavalry, and a multitude of archers. Our reformed army marches southward to establish our own base and attack the English before they can ready their troops.
Defeat the English army. Sure, no problem there.
Kia.
So how do we approach this? Do we need much of a military? I don't think we will need to advance to the feudal age. Just militia and a few villagers should do just fine. The English basically only have a few men-at-arms as far as I remember, and like a few archers. That's like absolute houses. Oh, house. Just a few archers, one tower. We should be able to raise that easily. With just a few units. Sure, let's make a few more villagers. Don't think what we have right now is enough yet. Maybe like 2 more villagers and we might be able to attack. One more and we go on the offensive. Scout pretty weak, militia, yeah, one, basically the strength of one villager. Oh, we should be fine. Let's keep like 1 villager working just in case it fails, and go. Yeah, sure. Let's send the sheep back. Our villager then can work on the town center. And we love working safely on the town center, don't we? There they are. Men-at-arms. It's attacking me through the walls! Don't do that. No, let's be careful. Let's take down that palisade right there. Since apparently the enemies can attack me through the walls, let's lure them on the hill, take advantage of the hill advantage. Last men-at-arm, last infantry unit, and now we go in. Basically, they should have 4 more archers or something. But, ooh, there are a few archers there. Let's lure them away. You go there. Oh, come on. I don't think he has murder hold, so that's unfortunate.
Boon toe toe chart toe toe. Toenage. Toe
We might be cooked here.
chart
Um,
toe
maybe that's unfortunate. Guess we have to build a few more units. I have one more villager there.
toe chart toe.
But at least now they are separated, so maybe we still can. No, we probably can't do it with these few villagers. Seems like I was a little bit over eager to attack the British tower early. Maybe now. Is the Shna probably gonna die if I move up there. But with these guys it should be possible. Four more villages and two more archers were there, so taking care of them. And since the British don't have mother holes, we are then free to raise the tower. So with a few slight difficulties, we should be able to achieve our goal. Well, and with that, we won the 5th William Wallace campaign with a few difficulties, but we persevered nonetheless.
Here.
Neat, those two villagers, those two archers are not gonna attack us, and
Toe. Toe chart toe.
wait a second. Defeat the English. Do we still have to kill those two archers? Annoying.
Chart. Toe. Toe. Arrow. Toe. Chart. Toe. Toe. Fjedike.
Excuse me? Why have I not won the mission yet? Just took 20 seconds apparently to give me the victory, but whatever.
Stirling was our first great victory. Even as we held the coastline, word came in that the Stirling Bridge had been held by a force of Scots led by the mythical knight, of whom so many have spoken. Now we know his name, Sir William Wallace, the Hammer of the English. Edward Longshanks names Wallace a traitor and a criminal, but Sir William replies that he cannot be a traitor, since he never swore fealty to an English king. With Wallace leading our armies, the men fight with renewed vigor. Perhaps the tide of our misfortunes is about to turn. Our coffers were depleted at the Battle of Stirling, So we need to strengthen our economy once again before pushing south into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly clans. Local legends speak of 3 sacred relics hidden south of Stirling. Acquiring these artifacts for Wallace's army will be a great boost to Scottish morale.
Capture 3 relics! Surely let's do that.
Kid. Ho.
Let's collect all our villagers, all our military units. Train some. Oh, we are housed. Couldn't have given me 2 more houses, could they? Anyways, we won't need much. British are weak as usual, so we'll just build some spearmen, some skirmishers, and that should be plenty for us to break down the English base. After all, we are true gamers. We don't need any economy to win. We go full all in and destroy the enemy relentlessly without building something unnecessary such as villagers. Who needs villagers? Anyways, monk is already there. Relic should be up there, waiting for us to be collected. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the resources.
Kid.
Let's convert those. Ooh, where we are in. That's very nice. Basically, they only have a few units. Wait a second. We might get overwhelmed. Let's at least make sure the gate got closed. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't keep the gate open, which is a bummer. Really would have. I probably should have waited for like a few more skirmishers. More gods. Definitely should have gotten that upgrade. Then we would have gotten it easily, but maybe if we are lucky, he opens the gate again. Well, doesn't seem like it. The archers aren't moving. So we tried down the traditional way. Get in the traditional way. 1 monk is left over, so no problem there. Do have plenty of leftover gold, so archers instead of skirmishers probably a great option there. Cheapies, loving it. Let's build a nice pen for the sheep. We do have to, but why not? Since we basically have nothing else to do, collect some wood. Do I have a market anywhere? I don't. Seems like it's... Oh, misclick. How's the gate going along? Almost at half health. At half health now, which is taking longer than it should have, but controlling units on the PS2 isn't exactly the easiest, so you will have to excuse me on that front. I'm trying my hardest, but I really am not used to the screen resolution. I unfortunately also can't increase the screen resolution. I'm absolutely locked in that regard. Not enough wood. I also could have built a pen out of stone. Yeah, just giving that villager a job to do. Oops, tried to cancel it and accidentally opened the emulator menu.
Kid.
We're in Poggies. PogChamp. Wow! Now, oh, there it is. There is the relic we were looking for. The third relic. The final piece we needed to emerge victorious, and we can go back.
Kid.
Let's see if we can... Let's test if we can take down the town center. Well, we don't need those units anymore. They have served their purpose, so just go fight the town center, I guess. And there we have it. 2 and now 3 relics in the monastery. The amount of relics we had to collect, and with that we have also gotten the victory. 6 missions, 1 and the final one to go.
With the 3 relics now locked away safely in Scottish churches, men murmur that we are blessed by the heavens. Our army now stands a chance as we prepare for the final clash with the English. Scotland now has archers and knights of our own with which to meet Longshanks. We march south to Falkirk, where we will rendezvous with the army of William Wallace and plan our combined attack upon the English castle. The only way we can hold the boggy lowlands around Falkirk is to build a castle and as many walls as we can construct in a short time. These fortifications will serve to protect our camp as we construct siege weapons with which to assault the English castle. Once the castle is constructed, Wallace himself has sworn to join our forces, and together we will attack Longshanks and his English troops.
Thousand food. Let's just 500 gold. Let's just go up to the next age directly. Let's collect some stone just so we can build the castles, and after that we should get plenty of free units from William Wallace. Or rather, William Wallace himself joins us with his army. Well, then let's move some units there. Ooh. Attacking with spearmen. Intimidating. I'm shook. How dare they attack my outpost? Anyways, just a few spearmen. That is absolutely no problem for us. 75% of the way there. Let's send some villagers forward. And we are in the castle age. And we basically also have enough stone, so build a castle there. Build a siege workshop right there. Ooh, forgot to send those villagers working. It's not like we need those resources anyway. Barely enough for two rams, but we won't need more, surely. I'm sure of it. After all, I don't think they have murder holes, so as long as they don't have murder holes, we are in the clear. Sure, why not? Let's train some road raiders. And there they are. William Wallace's forces. Don't think I would even need the rams in the first place. Like, those board raiders should. As long as the English don't have murder holes, of course. But even those elite board raiders, I think they are, after all, fully upgraded, full Imperial Age. Never mind, they are not upgraded. They have 0 upgrades. Well, in that case, not even elite, just simple road raiders. Anyways, just why is he not moving? And he indeed does not have murder holes, it seems like, which, of course, huge benefit for us, means we can just sit on the castle and tear it down at lightning fast speeds with those amazing road raiders. wouldn't even have needed those ramps in the first place. But we did have the resources, so why not? And with that, we should emerge victorious. It's just the William Wallace campaign, but on PS2 I suppose not many changes there, but just played through it for completeness sake. I suppose it is kinda nice to get into it and get a little bit used to the control scheme. And we're done.
Certain that we would be defeated at Falkirk. Yet, somehow, though outnumbered and outranged by English longbows, we were victorious! English castle was torn down, and a Scottish one will be built in its place. William Wallace has shown us the path to victory. Although he's but one man, he inspires great deeds in others, and many of the Scottish princes and lords have drawn their swords with his. Wallace's own sword is a 5.5-foot beast, forged, of course, in Scotland. He has sworn not to rest until his sword finds the neck of Edward Longshanks. The struggle will continue, but we have learned the ways of war. Now, it is the English who will know fear.
Surely the British will lose against the Scottish. Am I right, gamers? Oh, what's that? Credits? Sheesh. Sure, let's let it run through and listen to this theme, I suppose, and see who created this game. These are all the people that ported the game to the PS2, I suppose. It was done by Konami after all, and not by Ensemble Studios, so... Well, that was the William Wallace campaign, fairly uneventful. Lots of yapping from my side. Well, there wasn't not much to talk about really about the campaign. Everything, yeah, basically everything the same as the PC version. But next up is the Joan of Arc campaign, and that one will have some differences. And yeah, let's look into it in the next video. Bye bye.